Bad.
I follow the wind. Better get ready for the next fight.
In this one, it's just lightning, and it works pretty well that way in the story. I say it's just lightning, and yeah, as far as playable, there are some certain areas where you pick up companion characters, but they're totally AI. In the other ones, in 13, there's a whole cast of 6 or 7 playable characters. 13.2, there's 2 main playable characters, and then a boatload of. They're basically, there's like a monster gathering aspect to 2, and it's fairly well done. Boatloads of different monsters that you can gather and have fight by your side.
Bring me the ingredient.
I've got everything you want.
So I see. Now if you'll just give old Rubrio a minute here.
I was worried about this being a horrible fetch mission, but I already had the ingredients.
There we go. This is what you asked for. Starlit Spice. No need for payment. Just promise me you'll come back again, even if just to chat. Before you go, there's something you should know about that potion.
Does it have side effects?
No, it's nothing dangerous like that. The scent of the antidote has a certain, shall we say, power over the feline species. Take every precaution and avoid all cats while this is in your possession.
Great. Nothing dangerous at all then.
Yes, it drives them into quite a murderous frenzy.
I really hope some just absolutely hilarious shit happens as I'm running around. Like cats just flip out.
It's the Savior! I've been waiting for you!
What? How did you...
Come on, Micah! You know Huh? Wait, you're not her!
Ulrich, what do you think you're doing accosting strangers like that? I'm sorry. Forgive him. My son...
No, they all appear
It
in
must
this
have been
one.
the hair. Hers was exactly the same color.
Right. Easy mistake to make.
Hold on.
Miss Micah is beloved by our god Benevelza. What with the rose-colored hair, some even speculate that she could be the chosen one. The savior.
That's because Micah heard the voice of God. She told me!
The Savior with rose-colored hair, huh?
Yes. Dear Miss Micah. She is a wonderful young woman. Always coming to the aid of the sick and ailing, like myself.
We've been waiting ages for her next visit. I thought you were her.
Were you expecting her to come again soon?
Uh-huh, and guess what else? She even promised us she would bring a phantom rose for us next time she came.
It's a crimson-colored flower, very similar to a rose. But while everyone knows of it, no one's ever actually seen one. They're said to never wither or die. They maintain their life and beauty forever.
A flower that never dies. It's no wonder no one's ever found one.
You're not easily fooled, are you? Yes, the Phantom Rose is nothing more than a fairy tale told to children. But this is what Micah said when she left. I'll bring you the legendary flower that no one believes can be found. So don't you give up on hope. Keep living. As you can see, I don't have much time left. But when she told me to go on living, I wanted to hold on, just so I wouldn't let her down.
Fake savior lady! If you see the real Micah around, tell her that she better not forget her promise to me, okay?
Ulrich, who taught you it was okay to be rude to others?
Okay. Now, actually, every playable
Tell her
character
not to forget about your
in
flower.
all of them, or in
You're
the
right
first
for a
one,
fake.
plus the additional playable character they added in the second one, are all in this one, and they're all important. They're all in all of them, and they're all important in all of them. It's just who you can play with it's very different from each game. The games play fairly different from one game to the next. This one's the biggest departure, though. This is the biggest departure from anything I typically expect from Final Fantasy. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying it. Come on. Yeah, what were you weak to? Oh, everything.
Going to change course. Okay, let's do this.
Hey, you're out late.
I mean, one of the things that's motivated me to play them all is I have really enjoyed the story and the characters. And the way they've tied them together from one to the next.
You really should know your limit.
Although I would definitely
Luckily-
understand why other
Hey,
people
wake
would
up.
not like the story,
Excuse
because
me,
it's
but
nuts.
who
It's
are you?
nuts.
And how is it you know Lackley?
I don't know him too well, but he asked me to find his lost fiancée. I've come to tell him about this lead I found
About Filiana? But where did...
at a restaurant in Yusnan. Apparently, there was an old woman working there who wore the same ring that Lackley gave to his fiancée. And when her health failed, that woman went to stay with a friend who lived in... Huh.
What is it? Is there something wrong with my hat?
According to the man I talked to at the restaurant, the friend who came to pick up the elderly lady was wearing an unusual hat. You seem familiar enough with Lackley. You also knew Filiana's name. Was it you?
Let me explain.
Lackley and Filiana and I are friends from long ago. I'm Sela, and yes, I'm the one who escorted that old woman from the shop in Yusnan.
Care to tell me why?
Sure, but can we go elsewhere? I don't want Lackley to hear this. There's a graveyard with no name. You know of it, don't you? It's beyond North Station, on the outskirts of town. Oh, good. He's still sleeping. Come to the graveyard later so we can talk.
It looks like I'm not the
Suppose I should get up.
morning.
Light, it's almost time to transport you back to the Ark, to recalibrate the time distortion.
My gut says that's Ronan.
You don't miss a thing, do you?
It's time to wake up. Ronan?
My name is Ronan. Am I in my own body again?
Yep. Looks like this stuff actually worked. Welcome back to your old life.
I encountered him earlier, and he was
But if I'm here,
he was a
where's
boy, he was a
Jem?
child, and his soul
Look,
had been
she's
put in a
gone.
cat.
You know that.
Random
She's been
side
gone for
quest.
decades. I know it's a hard reality to face, but you can't keep running from it anymore.
I know. She's never coming back. I get it. You're right. I have to face the truth. But I miss her. I'd give my own life to bring her back.
But that's not what I want.
Who is that? Is that you, Jem?
It is, and I'm here to tell you I want you to live, Master. If you die, there will be no one left in the world who remembers me. I lived a short but perfect life. You treated me with love. I couldn't have asked for anything more. I'll always be with you in your heart and in your memories. I want you to be happy, just like you were when we were together.
Jem. Did you see that? I actually talked to Jem. It's like a dream come true.
You experienced something very special. A miracle, even.
I owe all of this to you and Lumina. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
You're thanking Lumina? Have you forgotten she's the reason you almost spent eternity as a cat?
I'm not so sure about that. I think she knew that I'd go to great lengths to bring Jem back, even if it meant hurting myself in the process. I think Lumina saved me from myself.
If that's what you choose to believe, I won't stop you. The important thing to remember is that Jem will always be with you in your heart, and that's where she'll stay.
The other thing in this one, there's no leveling, there's no reason, if you don't need to fight stuff, if you don't need money or anything, no reason to fight stuff. There's no leveling system. You get more powerful by completing quests and basically stealing people's soul.
It seems like every day is a celebration.
Yusnan is such a glamorous city. It never sleeps.
It's nighttime.
Is this your doll? The one you're looking for?
What is this? What happened to my carbuncle doll? It used to be green! Now it's the color of blood! It's because of the chaos, isn't it?
Probably.
I knew it!